Hey, what's up, fellow Beastians? This is the Gaming Beast here, and welcome to Hallow-Beast, which has been kicked off by our good friend Michael Smith with his awesome review of I Have No Mouth and I Must Scream. So, the time for stuff that goes bump in the night and horror and all this good stuff is here. And we're gonna play Zafehouse Diaries, which is a game set in the zombie apocalypse. Really awesome game. It's kind of a mix between text adventure games and RPGs, but you'll see more when I play, simply, instead of me explaining all this stuff. Let's just start. I set up a team, and I'm going to do multiple games on this. And every video I do will be based on people, that I work with and know from the internet and stuff, like from the next round, it's Tail Time, Mondo Coolcast. This team is gonna be interesting. You'll see why. Let's start. There's easy, normal, and hard. In normal and easy, you just have to survive for as long as you can. It's made easier. So normal is you have to survive and find and repair a car. And deadline is you have to survive until a chopper can pick you up. And this is the hardest. So let's do this one. Okay, so the whole point of this game is to survive, and you play it basically round for round. And like every time you see this clock here, every time you push it, like an hour passes, and you can give your group commands, and everything that happens is written and is written in your diary. Okay, and that makes it cool because you can save the diary for later. You can check it out later, which makes it really cool. I have already a bunch of diaries recorded, but this one is for the recording. So I'm going to start reading a second. Okay. We made it. Among our fragile group, we have a police officer, a priest, a firefighter, a college student, and a bartender. We arrived with a weapon, some tools, some food, and no medical supplies. The five of us are wary of each other. Critical isn't adjusting well to the group, but Jerry might be able to hold everyone together. We found a note saying that a rescue operation was underway, and a chopper will arrive soon, but we don't know where or when. We should scour the town to discover as much information as possible. An address was scrawled on the back of the note, 5 Lyle Street. It might be worth investigating. But these campaigns basically start all the same way. I have it set for these specific people, but if you don't set it, it will just randomly generate you people. Has a bunch of photos already saved, so that's pretty cool. This game is really awesome. It's been greenlit on Steam, so you can get it on Steam or on GOG, whatever you prefer. I have it on both. I'm playing the GOG version right now, which is pretty much identical. Okay, so you see our team. Obviously, you can recognize these guys. If you know the people that I hang out with, usually we got here Critical Failure, Jerry Terrifying, Retrokaiser, Shintai, and me, good old Darabka the Gaming Beast. And I've set almost the stats for our characters at random, so let's see who we are. Okay, Darabka, bartender, age 31. And then he says here, Darabka was a bartender, he's 31, straight, uneducated, and comes from a poor background. And then it explains what I'm good at. It says I'm experienced and stable, practical and realistic. And I'm most useful at preparing a meal, cleaning corpses, patrolling outside, and creating a distraction. He claims he isn't racist, he just doesn't like the look of Retrokaiser and Shintai. Yes, he will also generate a random background, what you are, like who you don't like and stuff. So apparently I don't like the look of Shintai and Retrokaiser. Critical Failure is a firefighter, age 29. Critical was a firefighter. He's 29, straight, has a high school education, and comes from a middle class background. Now those are both jobs that are already built in. He's experienced, stable, blah blah blah, and he can do stuff. He's got a lingering prejudice towards the poor. Retrokaiser's police officer, age 23. Oh my god. Retrokaiser is the RoboCop soon. If he dies, we will resurrect him as Retrocop, basically, but with a K. he's experienced and stable, blah blah blah, practical and realistic, and you know, obviously he's good at shooting and stuff. He claims he isn't racist. He just doesn't look like the look of Darabka. So me and Retrokaiser, we hate each other both. And you can see this on the lines mean if it's like green and straight, the lighter green it is, the better, the more that you will like each other. If it's like this, like just dots, and it's like reddish or like yellowish reddish, then that's not good because it's like, you know, it indicates you don't like each other and you both don't like each other. If it's like an arrow, that means he doesn't like him, like Retrokaiser. Okay. Firefighter, right. Shintai is a college student, age 23. Okay, that's the job I made. Because I actually made the characters, you know, I made myself actually based on, you know, I made jobs based on who we really were and stuff. But I thought it was more funny if our jobs are randomly created. Shintai was a college student. He says was because, you know, this is all a diary, so this all already kind of happened or something. He is straight, 23, uneducated, and comes from a poor background. He is smart and knowledgeable, investigative, but not especially useful at anything. He claims he isn't racist. He just doesn't look like the look of Darabka. Jerry, oh, that is great. Jerry terrifying. Priest, age 30. Jerry was a priest. He's 30. That's one of the built-in jobs too. Straight, has a university education, and comes from a poor background. He's experienced and stable, socially oriented, but is not especially useful at anything. It's just great how horribly wrong all these jobs are for these people. It's great. You know, I love them. They're my good friends. He claims he isn't racist, but he doesn't like the look of critical. Okay, you can also spread rumors about them, which is interesting, which can be good or bad. I'll do that in a second. Now, the reason why I chose these good people, you probably know them if you have been watching my channel. I gave them multiple shout-outs. They all do YouTube videos, podcasts, and all other shenanigans, and all fans of video games. And they're actually my role-playing group, my core role-playing group. Basically, we did a lot of Tarl games and Super Dicks and all kinds of stuff. A lot of stuff that I still need to upload. I know. I got already Alex Swingle saying that, waving his hand. Yes, Alex, you'll be in this group. You'll be in one of the other groups, because I'm gonna make every episode is gonna be a group and how long they can survive in the game. Now, remember, this is the hard settings. I don't know yet if every group will play in the same setting, the same campaign, or I vary the campaigns. We'll see that. Anyway, I can basically, you can see this is the whole town, and every town has a little symbol which indicates what it is, and I can go investigate it. Right now I just know what's the basics, but I don't know the specifics. We have started here, and you usually always start in the house, and then you can search it. We have to get here to get a clue to when the chopper is landing and stuff, and then also we got to find a radio, and then radio and then in, but we got to survive until then. So, let's see, and here I can give commands, and you will right away see who's good at what. So let's do barricading. Okay, nobody's really good at barricading, but retro, critical, and drop are the best. So I do critical since he's the firefighter. I'll do search for anything useful. Kaiser is the best at that. And I will do watch for zombies. That's me. Who could be still doing something? Shintai will help. Shintai will help Retrokaiser search for anything useful. I'm watching for zombies. CF is barricading the place. Jerry's the shittiest at making traps, so I wouldn't want him to do that. What is Jerry good at as a priestly man? Creating distractions not good right now. Yeah, Jerry sucks, kind of. Being a priest is like pretty much good for nothing, but it's all random jobs, so also my other awesome jobs I added. But you know, you'll see them in the future games, possibly. Um, yeah, all three will just look, and we'll just go from there. And now I've given them all commands, and now I will click the clock, the watch, and I will advance time by 1 hour. Okay, we are at 2 Flap Street, which sounds weird. Retrokaiser and Shintai have been discussing tactics. They're both feeling smarter. We found 3 cooking ingredients and 4 snacks in the kitchen. Basically what happens, you give the commands, and then the diary updates you at what happened. And yeah, we found a snack in the kitchen and 11 9mm rounds, a flashlight, a motorcycle jacket, a skipping rope, and a sponge in the garage. A Retrokaiser notes there are no working showers in the house. Retrokaiser says half the rooms have now been shirced. Critical broke a bed into 5 wood and 1 metal barricades. Okay. Let's see who's the best at trap making. Let's just make Shintai making them traps. Okay, you also said what kind of traps. You can do regular, experimental, outdoor traps. I'd say let's do some outdoor traps for now. That's a new thing that wasn't back in the day. A newer-ish thing. Jerry and Shintai have been discussing tactics. They're both feeling smarter. I'm discussing tactics here. Retrokaiser found a cricket bat and a crowbar. Great. Some more weapons in the garage. Retrokaiser and Jerry found a baseball bat in the basement. Shintai made some progress on his trap. Okay. You can see here how secure the place is. This is, I'm not quite sure. Sniper nest and watchtower. That's like a new thing. I've been not able to yet figure out, but I'm guessing once you have a sniper nest built, you can do sniping and have a watchtower. That would be cool. But yeah, right now there's also other stuff like. Ooh, wait, is nobody a cook here? Who's good at preparing a meal? We're all great at preparing our meals. Let's just make Jerry. You can make some food and bless it. Maybe you can bless our weapons. Maybe that will help with the zombies. Okay. Maybe you can bless the crossbow. Oh, we found a crossbow. A guillotine and cage trap has been set outside the house. It deals a high amount of damage and will make a zombie immobile. It can also strike 20 targets at once and has 9 uses. Wow, pretty good. Yeah, there's different kinds. There's also experimental traps, but you can only build them inside. They can do more damage, but they can also misfire and hurt your guys. Retrokaiser found crossbow in the basement. Retrokaiser found 6 quarrels in the basement. Great. Quarrels are the bolts. Basic quarrels are like it's like the bolts for the crossbow. Jerry prepared a Baconator burger. He stopped preparing meals because he ran out of ingredients. Yes, I added. This is my first and only special item right now that I added, but I tend to add more. There was a little bit of weirdness going on with that, some glitches, so I hope they'll fix that soon. But still, I'm happy for that. So, yep, you'll know why this is funny. It comes from a role-playing game, so. He ran out of. He didn't have enough bacon to put in the Baconator burger. Almost all rooms in the house have now been searched. Critical broke a wardrobe into 2 barricades. He secured 2 entrances. Okay. It also shows if you're rested, tired, or injured. Right now we're all rested. Let's go to the next round. I'm not going to read every entry because they repeat a lot. Kaiser found a chess set, deck of playing cards, and a snack in the living room. Yes, those games, they can help when people are, they're not doing anything, and they will rest, and they will make them happier. And Shintai made some progress on his trap. Darabka reported there are no zombies outside of the house. He added the noise on his low. Okay, so far it's been pretty peaceful, but it's not gonna stay that way, guys. Critical tried unsuccessfully to break furniture into barricades. Kaiser's still looking for stuff. Already all searched, so We could wait for the night, but I guess we could just search stuff since we have already. Who should we send? Who's the most? We could send police officer Kaiser since he's the most combat focused guy. We will send him out to this building, and first we will just check it out. I'm gonna send Jerry and Kaiser, and what we're gonna do here, there's 3 things you can do when you move around. You can either investigate, that means they will go there, check it out, give you info, and then come back. You can breach it, which means you will breach the building, you will go break in, and then you will kill all the zombies inside, and then you have to wait, and that means you will occupy it, and then the zombies will attack you. Then you have to defend the zombies, and then you can be in that building, and you can barricade and stuff again. Assault means you can attack and kill all the zombies around, which you should. I've read that you should do an assault before you do a breach. So, but first we're gonna just do an investigation. Right now, I think it's enough to just give a baseball bat and a cricket bat, of course, because we got Kaiser from Australia, so and Jerry from America, so we got to give them their appropriate weapons. And if Kaiser sees some zombie shrimp, then he can strike them to the bobby. I know, that's bad. But I said it anyway. Okay. Kaiser made a spike and cage trap. I mean, Shintai. And it can... and this is really cool that they added this, because a lot of times the zombies would get into rooms where there was no traps inside. So inside traps will be also set up and so on. Anyway, Shintai and Darabka had an argument in the bathroom. Darabka threw a medicine cabinet at Shintai. Holy shit, I'm like freaking ripped or something. Oh, well now you can pick up a medicine cabinet at Shintai, but he missed and it smashed into pieces and won't even be useful for scrap. Hard rage. I'm pretty sure we were arguing about what the difference between JRPGs and Western RPGs are and shit. So that's probably that brought out that nerd rage. The exterior is now fully trapped. Sweet. Critical broke a table into 7 wood and 1 metal barricades. Okay. And we're gonna. Oh, you can see they gotten that far. They're almost there. The next hour they will be there. What can we see here? I'm still watching for zombies. Okay. The outside is fully trapped. And how many do we have still? 2 rounds secured. After that, CF is going to help with trap making. Right now, we gotta always have watching for zombies for now, but yeah, let's go to the next hour. The next round, so to speak. 5 Lyle Street. The hospital at 5 Lyle Street is a large building with around 26 rooms. Yeah, that's huge. It has 8 doors and 19 windows leading in from the outside. The bigger the place is, the more zombies. There's a bigger chance of zombies in there. The place should contain a cache of medical supplies and tools. Treating our injuries will probably be easy here. Ooh, that is good news. Retrokaiser and Jerry scattered around the perimeter of the hospital. They counted 0 zombies outside. Peering through, they saw 27 zombies inside. Retrokaiser and Jerry are happy after the successful scouting run. Shintai has made some progress on his trap. Critical, he did some barricade. 27. Critical has broken some table and some other stuff into plastic and wood barricades and secured 8 entrances. Now the thing is, this is too many zombies for us to take on right now. We need some bigger artillery, so I'm not going to check it out right away. What we're going to do is we're going to slowly check out all these rooms and these buildings. And but we have to go here because there's a clue for that, and we have to get it. But we'll have to go all there, and we'll have to get some bigger firepower. So the place to go is to the bar, because that's where you can find guns. Obviously also the police station, but police station is tougher to to breach. So let's go to the next tower. So we will not attack that because 27 zombies. That's too much. You know. And what they updated is that you can now have armor, like different clothing, like hockey helmets and leather jackets and stuff. So that's cool. That was also one of the recent updates. Retrokaiser and Jerry return from their recon. Shintai to snack. A nail and clamp trap has been set in the bathroom. Blah blah blah. Nail and clamp trap. Now you can imagine how that one would work. It deals a medium amount of damage and considerably can slow the zombie down. It has 2 uses. Critical broke launch into 1 wood barricade. Blah blah blah. You see, that's the text. The texts are interesting, but you don't have to read them all, so I won't do that. But let's just see here. What we can do. Now the thing is, even though you have kind of let's just have some fun here. Let's spread a rumor. Let's do it randomly. I don't even know how we should do that. Okay. I have an idea. Be right. Okay. Whatever. I just came up with a system how I could do, because rumors, there's like different types of rumors you can do, and they can have a positive or negative effect on the people. The way I'm going to do it now is, yeah, me and Shintai, we don't get along at all. The way I'm going to do it now is I gave everyone a number, and I'm going to roll a dice, and I gave them all every number is going to be a 6-sided dice, and every number is going to be a person, every number is going to be a rumor and whatever. So now it's a 6-sided dice. I don't think there's 5-sided dice, but anyway, the thing is, there might be, I'm not sure, but anyway, the thing is that when it comes to a 6, then I'm just going to re-roll, and then that way it's going to be random. Okay, so I'm rolling now. 6, so it's a re-roll. 3, so that's Retrokaiser. Okay. And what kind of rumor are we gonna okay, and what kind of rumor are we gonna spread? Now I have also for every number that's gonna be a specific rumor. Now you can see there's activism, charity, celebrity, connection, which is like some kind of family connection, and crime. Now let's see. What is the rumor? 5. Okay, that's 1. So 5 is activism. Okay, here we go. Kaiser was a member of the local association of concerned police officers, engineers, and librarians. Ooh, wow. Okay, now you can only do a rumor every day, and it will take effect next hour. And it's really interesting because it can have different effects, and people can get more connected or less connected, or they won't give a fuck. It really depends on the personality and stuff. So it's really cool, but it gives an extra layer of kind of role playing. So everybody have something to do. Retrokaiser's idle. Jerry's playing chess. Not sure, they can take a break, I guess. A rumor spread around the group. Apparently, Retrokaiser was something of an activist. He was a member of the local association for concerned police officers, engineers, and librarians. Jerry, critical failures, Shintai and Darabka were indifferent about it, so we didn't give a fuck. Jerry tried to play a game of chess, but nobody was interested. He insinuated critical Shintai and Darabka. Retrokaiser had a snack. Another stake and chain trap was set up in the main bedroom. There's no zombies. Yeah, it's pretty peaceful for a hard game, but I think, yeah, we'll do. How are they? They're still fresh. Who's got? Okay, Retrokaiser will patrol outside and report back. And what could Jerry do? Well, we're kind of running low on food. How are we food-wise? Untitled items. Okay. Has a little glitch here, but it's the Baconator Burger. So we got 5 Baconator Burgers. Untitled items. Oh well, I'll have to fix this, but it's Baconator Burgers. So we got 4 Baconator Burgers. It already feels a lot like, so we're fine on food, so. And we got a bunch of snacks, so we're good, we're good. Knife and chain trap has been set up in the main bedroom. Knife and chain trap, ooh, you can just imagine how that is. 2 uses, critical for a refrigerator and a television into 10 barricades, so cool. No TV for us since there's no trap. Shintai should go and experiment. Jerry should be, well, he just modifies an item. Jerify is modifying crossbow. Shintai has made some progress in his trap. Critical broker launched into 2 barricades. Shintai and Retrokaiser 2 snacks. Jerry's still getting started on the crossbow. Yes, he's very slow because he has only got 1 star in it, so he sucks at that. As a priest, he really doesn't have any knowledge about a lot of things, but apparently he's sociable, so critical broke lamp and a microwave oven into 10 barricades, so yeah. Jerry the snack. Retrokaiser says he's feeling secure in the house. It's getting dark outside. We'll need to be more vigilant. Okay, now is not a good time to go out. Yeah, but you can hear the sound. It's like just a dog barking, so there's not really any zombies yet, but made some progress. Okay, let me see how we are secured. So everything is secured right now. So I'll let him help Shintai with the experimental traps. Kaiser is still patrolling outside. Okay, Kaiser and Jerry has been discussing tactics. They're feeling smarter. Jerry and Shintai ate some snacks. Experimental block and net trap has been set in the kitchen. Now, the thing is, they only say what the trap is, but you just have to imagine what it is. So, block and net trap. So, deals low amount of damage and will slow a zombie down. Can strike 6 targets once. Critical and Shintai become frustrated with each other while making traps. Okay. Not surprised here. Probably they were discussing some freaking console stuff, and they disagreed on some anime stuff or whatever. Okay, here we got the first zombie kill. Or maybe not. An experimental block and net trap has been set in the kitchen. At low damage, you can strike. Experimental cutlery and rope trap has been set in garage. Shintai and Darabka's constant bickering is getting everything down. Retrokaiser was attacked by a zombie while on patrol. He took care of them. Oh yes. He struck a zombie in its head with the baseball bat, killing it instantly. Nice. First zombie kill goes to Kaiser. Kaiser stopped his patrol because of the attack. Well, that makes sense. How are we doing flagging? Okay, that means we're already starting to show signs of fatigue. You see the characters, you cannot force them to sleep. The only time they just sleep, the rest by themselves. The only time you can do that if you are in a hotel. But we're not, so. Right now we're just gonna stick here for a while, and then eventually we'll go out, because this is way out of our league right now. Though we have some weapons. Weapons-wise, we got handgun, some 9mm, 6 squirrels, crossbow, baseball bat, and cricket, which is pretty good. But you know, and also you can use a lot of the tools as weapons too. So yeah, I need to change that. This bugs me. Okay. Experimentally cutlery and rope trap. Block and glue trap. Okay, that's interesting. So freaking Shintai's doing his crazy traps left and right. It's been a couple of hours since Jerry made progress on the modifications on to the crossbow. See, maybe somebody can help him. Retrokaiser's tinkering anyway, so let him help. Okay, now outside you can hear the sounds change. That is a sign that there's going to be more zombies are appearing. Pretty great snack. Retrokaiser modifying crossbow. Kaiser and Jerry have become frustrated with each other where they were modifying items. Critical and Shintai made some progress on their trap. Darabka reported that the house is... You see, now the zombies are starting to appear. That there's surrounded by a small number of zombies. He added the noise level at the house is low. You see, that's important because the louder you do, like if you do like a lot of barricading, like quick and fast, that will attract a lot of zombies. Hopefully zombies won't be interested. The secure doors and windows should slightly dampen the noise. Okay. Yeah, everything is secure now. We have almost all the traps, so you can still maybe make barricades or something. Experimental firework and rope trap. Okay, I can imagine that, like there would be a rope and then firework goes, it activates a firework and goes in the face. And set in the living room. Kaiser and Retro ate some food, some snacks. Darabka briefly stopped watching for zombies, picked up a butter knife, and messed up a zombie in the right hand through a secured window. Now I'm curious what zombie go boom would say. A freaking butter knife. Another experiment to fire. Another trap has been set up. Kaiser and Jerry are not having any success, and they're just getting frustrated each other with the crossbow. Critical and Retrokaiser had an argument in the bathroom. Retrokaiser threw a bathroom mirror at Critical, but he missed, and it smashed to pieces. It won't even be useful for scraps. Yep, it seems like we're not getting along, really. Yeah, we fucking hate each other. The only people who like each other are Kaiser and Shintai, Shintai and Jerry, and me and Jerry. And even me and Jerry, we're starting to... maybe it's time for a new rumor. Yeah, okay, let's roll the dice. 4, it's Jerry. And what kind of rumor is it going to be? Criminal, okay. Spread a new rumor. Crime. He was accused of committing a serious crime. The victim was gay and male, which were motivating factors. Oh my. Oh my. Random dice. Okay. Okay. This is going to be interesting. This is not going to help, probably. A rumor was spread around the group. About 3 years ago, Jerry was accused of committing a serious crime. The victim was gay and male, which were motivating factors. Retrokaiser, Critical, Shintai, and Darabka were disturbed by the news. Shintai says he's feeling secure in the house. There we go. Okay. Retrokaiser ate a Baconator burger. It's been a couple of hours since Kaiser made any progress. Yeah, he's modifying the crowbar. Jerry's still modifying the crossbow. There's a small number of zombies around. The noise level is low. Hopefully they won't be interested. Shintai finished playing a game of solitaire. He says he feels mentally refreshed. Okay. What kind of supplies do we still have here? We got a stereo. Okay. I think we got all the traps set up. Really, we can still barricade entries. And do it slowly and quietly. Critical Shintai ate 2 untitled items. It's something unnameable they ate. It's probably the Baconators. Oh, you gotta fix that. That annoys me. That's his Baconator. Whatever. Critical and Shintai did some barricading. Okay. Ugh. The experimental block and glue trap fired unexpectedly. Retrokaiser suffered some bruising. Jerry ate a Baconator burger. The barricade cover door leading. I think we're doing more damage to each other than the zombies are. Come on, zombies. So made some progress. He's modifying the crossbow. Okay. Minor contusions. We have nothing to treat that, but it should be fine. The first injury comes from our own trap. That's great. Jerry created a double-barreled crossbow. He's now better at close It's now better at close quarters combat. The barricade blocking the living room has been attacked, but it'll firm. Critical and Shintai have been made any progress barricading in a few hours. Okay, you see now the zombies are attacking. Sun is coming up. Jerry's modifying flashlight. Blah blah blah. Critical and Shintai have been securing a door. There's still a couple of zombies around. The barricades should dampen the noise. Yeah, there's still the same stuff is happening. Ooh, wait. The house is surrounded by cool stuff is happening. See, this is when there's random events happening. The house is surrounded by a very large group of armed men. They want us to hand over Retrokaiser. If we do, they say they'll leave us alone. We're completely unprepared. If we fight, the mob will slaughter us. Now, what will they do? Release Retrokaiser to the mob or refuse? You know what? This is going to be random. Yep, this is going to be random because this is a big deal. Because this might be the end of the game here. And it's not even going to be through zombies from all places. Let Kaiser go will be 1, 2, 3. And refuse will be 4, 2, 6. So whatever I roll now will be the choice. Ooh, refuse. If I rolled a 6, this might be the end of the game. Probably is. Ugh, a lot of fighting. Okay. Okay. A very large group of armed men surrounded the house. They promised to leave us alone if we hand over Retrokaiser. We refused. There were probably just a bunch of nerds that dislike our videos or something. I don't know, like maybe like Game Chaser fans or something. I don't know. The mob were attacked by zombies as they got closer. Or maybe Movie Bob fans, probably, because they're numerous. They quickly put down 2 zombies. We concentrated our attack on a few of them, trying to thin them out as they entered the house. 3 of them got caught in our traps. Awesome. Ooh. Critical was the hero of the moment, causing more damage to the mob than anyone else. He then led the charge, attacking the rest of them with his handgun. Critical distracted the mob, but it was Shintai who felt the brunt of the attack. The mob soon had the upper hand, and Critical, Darabka, and Jerry fled the house, leaving everything behind. Okay. There might be something useful we can scavenge from the enemy corpse. Darabka and Jerry need their wounds treated. And then we fled to the bar, apparently. Critical left Jerry behind on the way to the bar because he couldn't keep up. It's been a while since we heard from Critical. He must have died during the breach, trying to breach the bar. Of course, CF wanted to drink before he died. It's been a while since we heard from Jerry. He must have died trying to reach the bar. Or maybe they just stayed at the bar. Nah, they died. Okay, police station. Second 2 Vineyard Place. The police station at 2 Vineyard Place is a small building with around 14 rooms. It has 3 doors and 22 windows leading in from the outside. This place should contain a cache of tools and weapons. Darabka approached the police station with the intention of breaching in. It was an easy place to get access to, so he didn't have to spend much time finding a way inside. He headed to a balcony on the first floor leading to the second office. Once he got closer, it proved tricky to access. There were no zombies inside in the second office. However, they're bashing down the door and we're completely surrounded. It doesn't look like there are any zombies outside the police station. Okay. So everybody died except me, and I am fucking injured too. I got major contusions, minor gunshot wound. Holy shit. See, we should have just given Kaiser to the mob, but you know, it's randomness, right? Like a role-playing game. And right now I have to defend the freaking bar, and I fled from here, from here to here. Okay. Ooh, what do I have? I've got an automatic rifle, 3 bolt-action rifles. I got a bunch of rifles, 2 submachine guns. Ooh, I've got a ton of weapons. So it's like me, riot helmet, riot shield. It's the police station. Awesome. I'm gonna go down in a blaze of glory. Holy shit! How did Kaiser die? Yeah. Either way, yeah, it's just me. We'll see how I will if I will go down. I will probably just go down in blaze of glory, because even though I have a ton of weapons now, which what we should have done, but I've also got a riot helmet, riot shield. So, and I got 3 snacks. I've got a lot of stuff, but I have no stuff to heal myself. So. And I could start searching, but right now when I am breaching, you see this thing around it? I cannot do anything except defending it, the place. And we will see if I will die or not. I probably will die, but anyway, let's see what happens. I'm in the police station alone with a bunch of weapons. I've got like 2 machine guns in my hand and riot gear. I'm ready to go down. Let's just see. Yep, I died, but let's see how. Darabka could not hold out against the horrors of the town. His struggle for survival has come to an end. Let's see, read final entries. Okay, this is what I don't like, is when you die, it just goes to that screen, and then you have to go back and read it. Okay, this is what I did. Darabka was still trying to clear out the remaining zombies inside the police station. There were few zombies outside the place. All the fighting took place in the second office. Darabka was killed after 4 zombies crushed him. Well, that wasn't very glorious. We survived for 1 day and 3 hours. We didn't survive very long. Longest day, house 2. And here's all the stuff that happens. 3 arguments and fights, friendly moments. Yeah. I could read the stats, but they're kind of boring. But they're cool that they're there. And yeah. Next time, I know going to the police station is a good idea, but you gotta first survive that. And those freaking survivors, those internet fan trolls or whatever, they freaking destroyed us. And see, this is what happens when you try to challenge people with more subscribers. They will come at you as a giant mob, and just like a giant lynch mob or something. Okay. See endgame screen. Let's export this diary, and we will call it the group 1. Okay. Yeah. So we'll just return to the main menu, And yep. And yeah, this was the first session, the first group, and I hope you enjoyed it. We didn't last long, but we'll see if the other group, the next group, will last longer. Anyway, guys, this was Darabka the Gaming Beast. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and yeah, for a Death Mug of Doom, and see you next time, and happy Halloween!